I really appreciate you joining me today, and this story comes from Wolverhampton in the West Midlands. And it's about a fight that broke out between two friends and has resulted in a murder conviction. Sean Bull was armed with a hunting knife, also known as a Rambo knife, and throughout the day before the murder, he was seen on CCTV with his friend, Paulius, also known as Polo. They were filmed at several locations in Wolverhampton throughout the day, first in a supermarket, then in a betting shop, and later on entering a flat. Paul was stabbed to death in a hallway of a block of flats in Chervil Rise, Heath Town, at 5:20 p.m. on the 13th of July. Sean was quickly identified and became the prime suspect by homicide detectives, and they issued an image of him to locate him straight away. He was traced to the Shrewsbury area, and 2 days later he was found with his man bag, and blood was recovered that linked him to the scene. The 21-year-old, whose nickname is Switch, first said someone must have injured Paulius and he suffered an epileptic fit, and then he came across the body. Police found CCTV that showed Sean's movements soon after the murder and leaving the scene with what appeared to be a knife inside his trousers. Despite what he'd done, he was spotted walking very calmly through the area. The weapon was discreetly discarded, but the police were determined to find it as it was a crucial piece of evidence for the murder. They spent several months viewing hundreds of hours of CCTV, and they found an area of land that they believed that he may have dumped the knife. They found the knife near some rubbish and a fence, and forensic analysis also showed the victim's blood was still on it. Sean had already been charged with murder at this time, and he changed his story to say that he'd been sparring with the victim and they both had knives, and then he blacked out and didn't remember what happened. But following a trial at Stoke Crown Court on the 2nd of December, he was convicted of the murder. He will be sentenced for the murder sometime next year. Detective Sergeant Damien Foster from the Homicide Unit said this was a senseless murder, and Bull seemed to have become annoyed over a phone call that Paul had taken and lashed out with a hunting knife. It left Paulius with a serious chest wound and he died within seconds. Sadly, the aftermath of the attack was witnessed by the partner of Paul and also friends. All of them gave evidence at the trial. Despite what Sean had done, he was seen walking very calmly and fled the area. He was quickly identified and intelligence led to his arrest, and the police are confident that he will face many years behind bars. So my condolences to the friends and family of Polo, and I'll definitely keep you updated on the sentence. Please don't forget to follow me online as well at Scarcity Studios, and message me at news@scarcitystudios.com for any corrections or inquiries. Follow me online as well as Scarcity Studios on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook and TikTok, and I'll be back again very shortly with some more news. Peace.